Good morning, good Friday morning. This is Sadie from Sadie Vintage Lady. And as you can see, I have on my little uniform, so I am about to head out to work. But I just wanted to load this video because I just wanted to let you know how my day went yesterday. I was off yesterday. I had a couple of errands that I needed to run and go up to my education establishment. And I really wasn't expecting the day to actually be anything other than that. I did see where I wanted to go to two estate sales, and I really wasn't trying to spend money, so I was like, well, I just go because I'm trying to affiliate myself with the estate sales and the people that run them. And so, make a long story short, none of that happened. I'm not going to go into the details, but I got some disturbing news, and it just changed my whole day up. And I was running around and making phone calls, and it was just it was an awful experience. And I was just so upset. And then I realized I'm upset. The situation is not that bad. And it just brought to my mind how we do that, how we are turn around and we are get really upset about a situation, or we'll get upset about something, and really it's our inner and our emotion that make the situation worse than really what it was, especially when I had already had a confirmation that God had blessed me to, not have to deal with that situation. And so, I just sit and I thought, I'm like, you know what? I wasted a couple of hours. People don't want to admit, but I will admit, I wasted a couple of hours worrying about it. And at the end of the day, everything was fine. And I'm like, I didn't even need to worry about it. If I would have just went on and say, okay, it is what it is, do what I had to do and keep it moving, it would have been nothing. But nevertheless, I went to some estate sales. I didn't buy a whole lot because, like I said, I didn't go there to actually buy, but it was a couple of small things. Like I found this. And it's vintage. And I know a lot of times I come up here and everything I have is not always vintage, but I try to find good deals. And I like vintage because it's something you can't find. You might find replicas, but you're not going to actually find vintage. So I do have a couple of videos coming up on a lot of vintage salt and pepper shakers that I have found, and also some little critters. So, but this is a neck magnifier. It's old because it has this picture on it on how to use it. And I was looking at it and I'm like, at first I was going to keep it. Then I said no, because I think this would be a beautiful gift. We have people in our family, people we know, especially if they're having issues with their eyes, or they like to still knit, sew, or just read. This is supposed to hang around your neck, and then you prop it up like this, and then you can do whatever you want down here. I'm hoping that I got it up high enough. Let me turn to the side. See how it does? And you can just sit, and it's very nice. I mean, it gives you a lot of magnification. And I'm like, oh, wow, somebody who still like to knit, or what is that called? Cross stitch. Yes, if somebody that like to do that, this here will be a perfect gift. I wish I could find another one. It was $4. And I kind of hemmed and hawed about it because I was like, I like magnifiers, and I'm not a collector. But for some reason I like magnifiers and I like vintage scales. So I have a couple of those. So when I see one, especially for a good deal, I'm like, I'm gonna get it. But yeah, it's a neck magnifier, exactly what it says. And so I also found this, and I thought this was so cute. A lady was actually messing with this, and we couldn't figure out. She was twining it. It's a music box. Look how small it is. Let me do this. See? It's small. And so when she stopped messing with it, I thought she bought it. And then when I looked back, it was still there. And I was like, oh, let me go see what's going on with that. Look at that. Oh my goodness, it's so beautiful. And so I'm looking at it, and then I said, well, she had twined it and nothing happened. And I open it. And I don't know if you can actually see, but inside you can actually see the little levels where the music is turning and making the little mechanics. It's beautiful. And I'm like, this would be something nice for someone who like music boxes. It could be a nice gift for a stocking stuffer, someone going away to college, or a little kid that is old enough to not mess it up. It's something I think they can do. And these I may keep for myself because, as I told y'all before, I had a incident and I hurt my ankle and my knee, and I also ended up with carpal tunnel in both of my hands and trigger fingers in both of my hands. So yeah, I was a hot mess. Still is a little bit, but I found these. And these are, I guess, scratch ball, dragon and phoenix is what they are. I guess that's what is on the balls. And they make noise. But when I was messing with them, I'm like, that's a nice noise when I do my meditation for some sound. But I don't know, they don't have that clear pitch sound that you usually hear with meditation. But I'm realizing I can't even do them, so I'm sitting here trying to do it with both hands. So I'm like, maybe I need to keep these squished in my hands, but I don't know if I may keep them for a while and then I may put them up there. They come in a nice little box. They're vintage. So I'm not going to stay up here long because I do have to go to work. I'm just trying to look and see if I see anything. I just want to show y'all right quick. I did find these were from another estate sale, but I did find both of these. But they look like they held something. I don't know what they held, or if they're supposed to go on a bottle. They are Homeco. Wait a minute. Nope, they are Leftons. Sorry about that, they are Leftons. They look like they held something. I'm not sure what they held. And I might have to do some research to find out if they're missing something. They're not salt and pepper shakers. So I found those. They are vintage, of course. And I also found this young lady here, Miss Santa. And you know what I just realized? I saw, I don't think he was the same era as her. She's from Japan, but I saw a Santa recently that did not have his Mrs. Santa. But he was a little newer. So I don't know if this grandma Santa would want to deal with him. I was like, oh, I should have picked him up because I think he was like 98 cents or something like that. I do have this Santa, but he is a ornament, and I'm not sure if he's vintage or not, but he feels like he's velvet. And I'm trying to see, who is he? This is where this is twice the night before Christmas. This is why I need some magnifiers. But I am going to be doing a couple of videos coming up this weekend. And so on that note, I'm going to take my little Ollies. I'm not affiliated with them. I'm just trying these Ollie Daily Energies. And I will be taking those after I wash my hands. And I have my little coffee cup that I like to drink in the morning that has a little verse on it. And on that note, I hope y'all have a blessed one. And, just stay encouraged. Don't let anything just mess with your day or your mind. God is everywhere, and bad aura is too. And allow God to stay in your life, and allow God aura and your higher spiritual guide. Let him be over your day, you know, because a lot of times the reason why we go through so much is because we create that situation like I did. And so sometimes we just got to step back and say, you know, God is over all. He's the one in front of my life. He's the one that's leading my life. I'm not going to worry about it. And at the end of the day, I was like, I was worrying for nothing, you know. So I want y'all to stay blessed, stay encouraged. Please share my channel. Please check me out on eBay. I will be uploading quite a few things on eBay this weekend because I'm back at work. I try to upload on Friday evenings and Saturdays, and I will be trying to do my videos throughout the week if I can. Like, I may hop up and I may come back up here later on today. So y'all stay blessed and y'all stay encouraged, and y'all have a wonderful and beautiful day. See, I have this button and I'm sitting here trying to leave this channel with a smile, and I tell you, Sadie, I love me. It still didn't work. Oh, that's funny. Oh my goodness.